Hi everyone and welcome to today's video session. My name is Thomas and I'm one of the IELTS teachers here at Lango Learning System. Our online video sessions are designed to help you improve a certain aspect of one of the 4 key competencies for your IELTS exam. In today's case, reading. In today's video session, I will look at the reading section and explain each question to you, which will hopefully help you guys improve your reading skills and provide you with some helpful strategies for the exam. Continuing with the reading section from Cambridge 11, today we're going to do the last passage of Test 1. The passage is about reducing the effects of climate change. To follow my explanation more easily, please open the link to the passage in the description box below the video. Are you ready? Then let's begin now. Questions 27 to 29. Which paragraph contains the following information? 27. Mention of a geoengineering project based on an earlier natural phenomenon. Let's look at paragraph D. The writer talks about a project which has resulted in global dimming. The idea is modelled on historic volcanic explosions, such as that of Mount Pinatubo in the Philippines in 1992, which led to a short-term cooling of global temperatures by 0.5 degrees Celsius. Here, the earlier natural phenomenon is historic volcanic eruptions. Based on and modelled on have the same meaning. Earlier and historic are synonymous. The answer is paragraph D. Number 28, an example of a successful use of geoengineering. At the beginning of paragraph B, the author emphasises that geoengineering has been shown to work, at least on a small localised scale. This means geoengineering has been somewhat effective so far. Then he provides a successful project as an example. It is, for decades, May Day parades in Moscow have taken place under clear blue skies, aircraft having deposited dry ice, silver iodide and cement powder to disperse clouds. Here, be successful means work. Our answer is paragraph B. Number 29. A common definition of geoengineering. In paragraph A, we see, consequently, an increasing number of scientists are beginning to explore the alternative of geoengineering, a term which generally refers to the international large-scale manipulation of the environment. Refer to is usually used to define a term, so we need to pay special attention to the passage following this information. Some synonyms are used here, common and generally. Refer to as a verb and define, definition. Our answer is paragraph A. For questions 30 to 36, you must complete the below table. Number 30. To create a blank that would reduce the amount of light reaching Earth. At the end of paragraph B, we see his scheme would employ up to 16 trillion minute spacecraft, each weighing about 1 gram to form a transparent, sunlight refracting sunshade in an orbit 1.5 million kilometres above the Earth. This could, argues Angel, reduce the amount of light reaching the Earth by 2%. Here some words are paraphrased to test your understanding. Tiny and minute, create and form. Far above Earth and 1.5 million kilometres above the Earth. The word to put in the blank is sunshade. Number 31 and 32. Place blank in the sea. To encourage blank to form. According to paragraph C, the writer states, the majority of geoengineering projects so far carried out, which include planting forests in deserts and depositing iron in the ocean to stimulate the growth of algae, have focused on achieving a general cooling of the Earth. Synonyms: place and deposit, sea and ocean, encourage and stimulate. The words needed here are iron and algae. Number 33. To create blank that would reduce the amount of light reaching Earth. In paragraph D, the author states that the concept of releasing aerosol sprays into the stratosphere above the Arctic has been proposed by several scientists. This would involve using sulfur or hydrogen sulfide aerosols so that sulfur dioxide could form clouds, which would in turn lead to a global dimming. Create and form are synonymous. A global dimming refers to reduce the amount of light reaching Earth, so our answer here is clouds. Number 34. Fix strong blank to Greenland ice sheets. Our keyword here is Greenland. In paragraph D, the writer suggests that scientists have also scrutinised whether it's possible to preserve the ice sheets of Greenland with reinforced high-tension cables, preventing icebergs from moving into the sea. The word strong is synonymous with reinforced, so our answer here is cables. Question 35. To allow the blank to reflect radiation. According to the table, we need to find out the information about planting trees in the Russian Arctic. At the end of paragraph D, the writer states, meanwhile, in the Russian Arctic, geoengineering plans include the planting of millions of birch trees. Whereas the region's native evergreen pines shade the snow and absorb radiation, birches would shed their leaves in winter, thus enabling radiation to be reflected by the snow. Lose and shed, allow and enable are synonymous here. Our answer is snow. Question 36. Change the direction of blank to bring more cold water into ice-forming areas. Keyword, ice-forming areas. At the end of paragraph D, the writer states that rerouting Russian rivers to increase cold water flow to ice-forming areas could also be used to slow down warming, say some climate scientists. Synonyms used here: reroute, change the direction of, and to bring more is to increase. Our answer is rivers. For questions 37 to 40, we focus on the last 4 paragraphs, which contain the scientists' statements. Question 37. The effects of geoengineering may not be long-lasting. Our keywords here are effects, not long-lasting. In paragraph E, the writer indicates, I think all of us agree that if we were to end the geoengineering on a given day, the planet would return to its pre-engineered condition very rapidly. This means that once we end geoengineering, the effects of it on the planet will end too. In other words, the effects of geoengineering may not be long-lasting. Our answer is B. Question 38. Geoengineering is a topic worth exploring. Our keyword here is worth exploring. In the last paragraph, Dr. Martin Summercorn indicates that human-induced climate change has brought humanity to a position where we shouldn't exclude thinking thoroughly about this topic and its possibilities. The phrase worth exploring paraphrases shouldn't exclude thinking thoroughly about, so the answer is D. Number 39, it may be necessary to limit the effectiveness of geoengineering projects. Our keywords here are limit. In paragraph G, the author argues, to avoid such a scenario, Lunt says that Angel's project would have to operate at half strength, all of which reinforces his view that the best option is to avoid the need for geoengineering altogether. Limit the effectiveness is operated at half strength, so our answer is C. Question 40. Research into non-fossil-based fuels cannot be replaced by geoengineering. Keywords, non-fossil-based fuels, and replaced. In paragraph E, Angel says that his plan is no substitute for developing renewable energy. Renewable energy is the only permanent solution. Non-fossil-based fuels is renewable energy, and the phrases cannot be replaced and no substitute for have the same meaning. So our answer for 40 is A. That's all the explanations for the final passage of this reading section. Don't forget to write down and practice any new words that you struggled with in this passage in order to widen your vocabulary. I really hope that you found this session helpful in preparing you for your IELTS exam. If you'd like to sign up for IELTS courses here at Lango, please click on the link below. Our IELTS courses are designed to cater for your individual needs and to provide you with personalised learning pathways. Remember to like and subscribe, and do not forget to hit that bell button to get notifications of my latest video uploads. I've been Thomas at Lango Learning System, and I really hope that I see you for the next video. Bye, stay safe.